Now to configure the document types, let's go to SPRO. Here I'll select this SAP reference IMG, then financial accounting, here financial accounting, financial accounting global settings, their document, and then comes the document header, and finally I'll click on this define document types. Yes, define document types. I repeat the menu path. First I'll go to SPRO, then SAP reference IMG, then the financial accounting, then comes the financial accounting global settings. There I'll select the document. Under document I'll select the document header, and finally the define document types. Here you will see the list of document types that are available in SAP system. So let me choose a document type SA, that is the GL account document, and to explain each and every field in the document type configuration in SAP FI, what I'll do is I'll just click on this position button. Okay, I'll just click on this position button and let me type the document type as SA and hit enter. Now double click on the document type SCA for seeing the more details of the document type. Now you will be taken to detail screen of document type SCA. Under the properties heading, you have the field called number range. Can you see this? We have got a field called number range. Don't worry, which I'll let you know in the next video. But the thing you have to observe here is the reverse document type. Can you see this? A reverse document type. Why we have this functionality? We have this functionality because in SAP we do not have the option of deleting the document in SAP, but only option is reversing. We do not have the option of deleting the document in SAP, but the only option is of reversing the document, posting with SAP. So in this case, whenever the document type SCA is being reversed, the document type AB will be selected automatically. Then here we have another heading called account types allowed. Can you see this? We have got another heading which is known as account types allowed. Under this, what we do is we configure the account type to which this document is allowed to use. So in this case, we have allowed for all the document types for posting. And next to that, we have another tick entry. Can you see a tick entry? It is for batch input only. We have a tick entry as batch input only. So if I select this, then the document will be created only in background using the system user ID as batch processing. So using the batch processing, you will be able to post multiple documents at the same time. I repeat, using this batch processing, what we can do is we will be able to post multiple documents at the same time. So now under the control area, we have got net document type, customer or vendor check, and then comes the negative posting permitted, intercompany postings, and also the enter trading partner. So let's understand this net document type. What we have got under this net document type. So if I select this indicator, the system will automatically deduct the cash discount from the vendor invoices that are posted with this document. I repeat, what happens if I select this indicator, that is net document type, is the system will automatically deduct the cash discounts from the vendor invoices. Yes, it will deduct the cash discounts from the vendor invoices that are posted with this document types. And if we use the indicator of customer as vendor, that is for limiting the documents of this document type to one customer or vendor account to be entered in it. And next comes the negative posting permitted, negative postings allowed. It is an indicator that the transaction figures on the original side of the account are reset again. Yes, here the transaction figures on the original side of the account are reset again rather than being increased on the other side of the account when the document are reversed. When we use this indicator, what happens is that the transaction figures on the original side of the account are reset again rather than being increased on the other side of the account whenever the document are reversed. So this was about the negative posting permitted. And another entry we have is that intercompany postings. Can you say this? It is intercompany postings. If the indicator is marked, if this indicator intercompany postings is marked, then the intercompany posts will be allowed. It is as simple as that. If it is marked, then the intercompany postings will be allowed. Next entry we have got is enter trading partner. What is the next entry we have got? It is enter trading partner. If I mark this indicator, then the trading partner must be entered during the document posting as mandatory. I repeat, if this indicator is marked, then the trading partner must be entered during the document posting as mandatory. Okay? Got it? And another entry we have got is exchange rate type for foreign currency documents. What is that indicator? It is exchange rate type for foreign currency documents, which you will learn in foreign currency exchange section, which you can ignore as of now. So you can ignore as of now. And next is under the required during document entry, we have the reference number and the document header text. Can you see this? We have got the reference number and the document header text. So if I select these two fields, then during the document posting, what happens is that in the header of the document, both these fields, that is reference number and the document header text field, will become mandatory. What happens? It will become mandatory. See, we have got other two fields under this joint venture heading. Can you see this? We have got other two fields under this joint venture heading, but which you can ignore as of now, as it comes under entirely different module. Okay, so we just completed the configuration information of document type in SAP FI.